can see. That's the reason why you have to be careful. Morning everybody, welcome back after a few months break. It's another beautiful day for a ride. I've made my last video in a city, and I think this one is gonna be also here in the city. I'm gonna show you a bit more of it. It's a beautiful spring sunny day. Plenty of people outside in the parks and all around. And also plenty of motorcyclists. Probably more outside the city than in it. It's still an academic year, so you've got plenty of students from the universities in the city. Way over here. Haven't got a clue what they do. First filtering in the air. I've got the economical university over here, musical university, and the University of Adam Mickiewicz. I'm gonna pop up in the front. Got the Kaiser's Castle, as I told you last time, and the main street, St. Martin. After a few months I have to get used to riding motorcycle. If you don't do it on a daily basis, you get a bit stiff. That's an what is he doing? Oh, they are preparing the city because tomorrow there's gonna be a half marathon, so the big part of the city is gonna be blocked. So I'm going to try to show you a bit other parts of the city with a bit older architecture, as you can see on the sides. There's a big UFO ship on that square over there. There's so many traffic lights, you cannot have a decent speed in the city, and a motorcycle will overheat very quickly. The last 2 weeks or a bit more, I've heard many informations in the telly or in the social media about some accidents on the beginning of the season, the motorcycle accidents. Well, unfortunately, on the beginning of the season, there's always the statistics go up with the motorcyclist accidents. That's a topic that comes back each year. I don't know if it's a lack of imagination or it's some kind of put out syndrome because you didn't ride the motorcycle for a few months and now you have to do it for the first time and do it on maximum speed and whatever. I would rather to have few days or even few weeks riding a motorcycle like you would ride it for the first time, get the hang of it, because you are a bit stiff after a few months of sitting on a couch or on a car seat. You don't see many things, you don't react in a proper way, and although you have the skills, you have to give yourself a bit time to get for your body to get the muscle memory back. Although you were riding a motorcycle for certain time before, a few years, maybe more, it's always the thing that when you didn't do it for a bit longer time, your muscles get lazier and they have to get used to the things that you were doing before. It's the same thing with your eyes, because there's also muscle inside, plenty of them, because you have to get more peripheral vision when you're driving the motorcycle, because there's plenty of things happening on the road and you might not see the thing that endanger you during the ride. Take it easier on the first few days. We've got the football stadium over here, and there's another thing, there's a other side to it. The car drivers do have to learn that the motorcyclists are back on the roads again. They aren't just small mopeds on the road, are heavy machines, and new riders on the bikes, and also new drivers in the cars. Now if they made their driving license in the winter, they are not used to too many motorcyclists filtering the lanes or passing them by. You don't know how they're gonna react, and what might be a bit trouble. If you're riding a motorcycle, you have to be careful to watch everyone around, because you don't know what to expect, and unfortunately you're the one that having less steel around you. So if there will be any accident, it's probably going to be more painful for you than for the person in the car. I could also talk about the maintenance of the motorcycle. Each year it's good to maintain your elements of the motorcycle, well, the most important ones. Please changing your oil, changing your brake fluids, checking out the pads, brake pads in front and the back. Check if there is nothing wrong with the steering and suspension of the motorcycle. That's normal things that you should do each time that you're gonna get your motorcycle from a garage and you didn't use it for a few months. Everything's get older. It's not only you. You also have to get used to wear your motorcycle gear. It isn't the most comfortable thing that you wear. even the helmet, if you gain few kilograms or pounds, it might be a problem to put it back on your head. It might cause a headache after riding long hours for the first time. If you did change the oil, change the filters, change all the brake fluids, so if the brake pads are in good shape and they're gonna last for another season, check the sprocket and the chain, because that's quite important too. The one small thing that people don't check on the beginning of the seasons, and they are thinking that there's something wrong with the motorcycle, is the tire pressure. If you want your bike to ride in the way you want it. And there is one more thing that you have to be careful on the beginning of the season. There's plenty of new potholes, plenty of dust and other rubbish on the road, because usually the streets aren't cleaned proper after the winter, and the services do use a lot of sand or salt to maintain them during the snowy and cold days. We've been on one side of the city, we're going to move to the other, cross the Barta River. That building was burned a few years ago. I'm on the border of Poznan and surrounding villages and towns, and as you can see, there's plenty of forest around and a space for recreation. Go for a hike, go for a mountain bike ride, bicycle rides. There's plenty of lakes over here. These were man-made. There's a small dam over here, and it goes over there to the biggest lake in the city, Malta Lake. You can see the lake through the trees. That's the one that's man-made, and there's plenty of rowing competitions going on over there each season. And there's one more thing in the topic of safety on the beginning of the season: the gear. You don't have to buy the latest and the top rank gear, shoes, trousers and a jacket or protectors. Buy those that you can afford and use them. You can see that's the reason why you have to be careful. They don't look, they don't see you. You're just a small point on the horizon, and might not be seeable for a car driver. Here's the UFO I did talk about. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish it up for today, so stay safe guys, and if you did like the video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and do subscribe down below. See you next time.